We are here to go through the games and pick them. And last week I did really, really well. I went 11 out of 16, so I only got 5 wrong. And a lot of them people were making fun of me for like picking the Rams over the Buccaneers and picking the Packers over the 49ers, which I still don't understand why everybody just likes to go by history. I don't do that. I go by what I think of this year. So now we're going to go through this week and see what it looks like. Jacksonville versus the Bengals. I think that the Bengals will win. They're at home, better team. They beat the Steelers. Jaguars look terrible. Jaguars look just as bad with Lawrence as they did before, and the spread is 7.5, and I feel like that is a pretty safe bet because Jacksonville has been getting blown out of games. Urban Meyer probably trying to think like, yo, I should go to USC. USC. He's probably thinking like, yo, I gotta go to USC. I'm not feeling good. Time to go. Texans versus the Bills. I'm gonna go with the Bills, although I don't know if it's going to be 16 and a half points. I feel like that is a very high spread over there. 11 and 5 on my picks last week. I did really well. I hope I could do something like that again this week. Dolphins versus the Colts. The Colts have looked terrible. Even with Jacoby Brissett, the Dolphins looked all right last week. And Brissett, Dolphins are at home. They're playing good football, I think. They were very close in that Raiders game. It came down. I thought that was the lock of the week for me last week, in my opinion, and I was completely wrong. Brissett played decent, played pretty good, and now he goes against his former team, the Colts, so I expect him to do well there. Jets versus Titans. I'm going to go with the Titans, obviously. Titans are 7-point favorites, and I think they will cover that spread. The Jets have looked awful, although the Titans' defense is bad. If the Jets want to take advantage of a defense, this is the one. Ravens versus Broncos. This is tough. And the Broncos are favored by 1 point. This is so tough that this means normally, if this was in Baltimore, the Ravens would be favorite. But this is in Mile High, and the Broncos have been rolling. They won 3 in a row. They haven't played any tough teams. The Ravens looked terrible last week against the Lions, but they looked good against the Chiefs. Yeah, so it's very inconsistent what we're getting. Lamar, to me, this year doesn't look that good as he does previously. Still a decent quarterback. And I'm going to shock people, and I'm going to go with the Broncos to win this game. They're at home. I think Teddy Bridgewater has been playing amazing, but both of these teams have lost players, and that's what's going to hurt, Actually, I'm going to switch my pick. When I just thought of that, I'm going to go with the Ravens. And the reason why I'm switching my pick now is because I just remember that KJ Hamler got injured. So all they have is Sutton and Patrick. Actually, this game, I don't know. It's very tough. You could go either way. The defense of the Broncos, I like better than the defense of the Ravens. But the offense of the Broncos is still better. Why am I going Ravens? I just think Lamar's going to get the win, I guess. I think Lamar's going to outperform Teddy Bridgewater by a little bit. But let me say, the Broncos could easily win this game. And I'm so close to picking them. But I'm going to go with the Ravens just because of history. Ravens are a good team. And I haven't seen the Broncos play anybody tough. So I'm going to stick with that. 1 point. That spread is good. I think the Ravens will win, so I guess that means that they won't need the spread. Raiders versus the Chargers. This is a great game. Monday Night Football. I would have never thought this would be a great game, but both of these teams are doing well. And it's in the Chargers territory. Chargers are favorite. And what I saw from the Raiders last week actually really confused me, how they could play that bad against the Dolphins. This game is a toss-up, and I could see it go either way. I'm going to go with the Chargers because they're at home, 3-point favorites, and I do expect them to cover. And I haven't picked them, I think, all year. But I think they will win this game. I think Herbert's playing amazing football. I think he may be the best quarterback in this division. I mean, it's between him and Mahomes. Derek Carr has been playing well. I just think that the Chargers are going to win in the end, but it's going to be a very, very close game. And I could see the Raiders winning this, so I hope the Raiders fans don't get too upset with me on that. Um, but yes, Chiefs versus the Eagles. This game is easy for me, and the Chiefs let me down last week, but I don't think they will let me down this week. 7-point favorites, and they should cover that spread. The Eagles look terrible. They got destroyed by Dallas, who I don't think is a great team. I think Dallas is a good team, and Dallas will win the NFC East. But come on. The Eagles got manhandled in that game. So, yeah, I can't really talk, but that's all I'm going to say right there. Browns over the Vikings, I think. The Browns are 2-point favorites. So, yeah, I would take the Browns in this game, although I could see the Vikings win it. Vikings are at home. The Browns, they don't have some players, but they're still, I think, a slightly better team than the Vikings. I'm going to go with them. Steelers versus Packers, easily going Packers. The Steelers look terrible this year. I don't know what's up with them, and 6.5 favorites to win this game. I think they will win by that, or maybe even more than that. They'll cover that spread easy, in my opinion. Packers look really good, although they almost did lose. Their defense needs to step up, but their offense has been nothing short of amazing. Buccaneers versus Patriots. I hate to do this to the Patriots fans, but I'm going to go Buccaneers. Tom Brady is going to be ready, and he's going to come and beat his old team. So, yeah, I'm going to go with the Buccaneers in this game, and I think they're going to win. They just have so many weapons. I don't like the Patriots' offense at all. I love the Patriots' defense, but their offense is not that great. And I just don't think they're going to beat the Buccaneers. I think the Buccaneers are going to get this. They're going to come back. They're not going to lose 2 in a row. Tom Brady is going to be ready for this game. Patriots' defense may be ready for Tom Brady. It's a 7-point favorite. The Buccaneers are, and I think they should cover that spread. So the Lions versus the Bears. I'm going to go with the Bears. I can never go with the Lions. I'm just kidding. I think the Bears are going to win. They look terrible, but I think that they're going to bounce back this week. I think the Lions defense needs to step up. This could go either way too. There's 3-point favorites. The Bears are, and I think that makes sense, and that's what I would go with too. That spread makes perfect sense. So we're going to the Cowboys versus the Panthers. This game, I think that the Panthers have been on such a hot streak and on a great roll, but they're playing Cowboys at home. Cowboys offense looked amazing last week. Defense looked all right too. Wasn't the best. And Christian McCaffrey's out. That's what's going to hurt the Panthers. I'm going to go Cowboys reluctantly. I wish the Panthers win this game, but I think the Cowboys are going to win, and they're 4.5 favorites. But I don't know if Cowboys cover that. I think Cowboys win on a field goal, but I guess we will see. Football team versus the Falcons. Football team is favored by 1.5. Atlanta's at home. This one is so tough because I think both of these teams are not that great. You know what? I'm going to go with Atlanta. I think they figured it out last week how to win. They're going to come back and win this game. And so I think that they will win this. And even though Washington is favorite, I think Atlanta's offense is starting to pick up. Their defense still needs work, but Washington football team defense has not been anything that great. The Bills killed them. I know it's the Bills, but damn, that was a massacre. Saints versus Giants. This is the easiest pick for me. The Giants, I'm sorry, guys. They look atrocious. Saints are going to win, and hopefully this is like a reverse jinx and the Giants win. But I think Saints are going to win. Better defense. It's in the Saints' home. They play much better at home. Jameis Winston played all right last week. 7.5 points favorite for the Saints. I think that they will cover that because I think we'll lose by like 8. So some pretty tough games this week. But yeah, the Giants, Daniel Jones is trash. Need a new quarterback. I'm sorry for the people that believe in Daniel Jones, but it's not all his fault. The defense also not playing well for the Giants. And the Saints just look really good. I mean, against the Panthers, the only time they didn't, but their defense, I guess, was not fully healthy. And when it's fully healthy, the Saints have one of the better defenses in the league. Now, this game, 49ers and Seahawks. This is so tough because Seattle needs this game more than the 49ers. And I'm going to go with the upset here. Not much of an upset, but I think Russell Wilson is not going to lose this game. He's not going to allow it to happen, and I think Seattle's going to win. Sorry, 49ers fans. I could see the 49ers winning. 49ers are 3-point favorites, but I'm going to go against that. Say Seattle's going to win. Russell Wilson's going to figure it out. DK Metcalf. And 49ers defense looked really bad at the end of the game. But Seattle's defense is not that great either. Two teams, bad defenses. It's going to be an offensive game. But I'm going to go with Seattle in a close one here. And then the Cardinals versus the Rams. The creme de la creme. The best matchup of the week. Some people wonder why this is not Sunday or even Monday Night Football. And by some people, I mean myself. I mean, come on, NFL. Do you need help scheduling? Because I can't help you. Oh, my God. Kyler Murray has been playing amazing football. One of the best quarterbacks in the league right now. Like, you would have to put him in almost top 5. That's how good he's been playing. But then Matthew Stafford's been playing really great as well. And the Rams are at home, and the Cardinals cannot beat the Rams, I feel like, for some reason. I hope the Cardinals win, but I think that the Rams will. And the Rams is one of my teams that I think can go to the Super Bowl. And I would say the Rams are the most complete team in the NFL. They have the best defense, and their offense is hitting on all cylinders too. They're fully balanced. They don't have a weakness. You could say the same thing about the Buccaneers, but I think the Rams have it better. I think their defense is better than the Buccaneers. So, and they proved it last week when I picked them to beat the Buccaneers. Now, I know it's the regular season and things like that change. The spread is 4.5 points for the Rams, and I think they will win by around that much. So, I mean, some of these picks are fair. Like, I want to pick Broncos over the Ravens, but my heart is telling me no, because the Ravens will find a way to win, and Teddy Bridgewater hasn't played a tough team all year. This is a tough team. Their defense is questionable, though. It's not that great anymore, the Baltimore. And then there's other teams that I want to pick too. Like, I want to pick the Colts to get their win. But Miami, I just think, has been playing better. You know? I want to pick the Lions to beat the Bears. I was this close to doing it. But I think the Bears will pull it off in the end. So, in the end, I was 11-5 last week. I'll tell you what I am this week. Tell me in the comments below what you think about these picks. If you agree, disagree, hate them, whatever. Tell me your picks in the comments below. Please hit the like and subscribe. See you around the bend. And we will do this sooner next time. I promise. The Cardinal baseball has really been keeping me away from this, but I'm trying to get back more into football as baseball is winding down. Although the wild card games are coming up and all that, so I'm really excited for that. So please hit the like. Hit the subscribe. See you around the bend. And yeah, tell me what you think in the comments below about this, about these picks. Do you agree or disagree? Please hit the like and subscribe. Like I said, appreciate all of you watching. And yeah, take care. Have a great night and rest of your day.